welcome to Friday Nights with Emma, 2021 edition. Cheers! Happy New Year, everybody! Hope everybody had a good start to the year so far. We amazingly actually saw it in, which is probably like the first time for, I don't know how many years. It's been a while. Usually we're asleep and we get woken up by the fireworks at midnight, but we actually saw it in. So cheers! Went for our New Year's Day walk, me and Mum with the dogs. Yeah, you get everybody a minute to join. Give us a little thumbs up, a little heart. Mikey's on camera. Say hello, Mikey.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yep. So say hi to Mikey.
Terry and are watching. Terry and Ann.
Hi, Terry. Hi, Ann. Yeah.
Diamond.
Oh, hi, Shirley. Cheers.
Lorna. Karen.
Hi, Lorna. Hi, Karen. I was going to keep fiddling with what I'm going to be working on tonight.
Joan.
Who?
Joan.
Oh, hi, Joan.
Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Yeah, we did have Link here a minute ago. He's gone off, doing his own thing.
Sandra.
Oh, hi, Sandra.
Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Oh, I'm going to need one of those strips. So, a couple of things to go over tonight, what I thought I would talk about.
Caroline.
Oh, hi, Caroline. So, me and Mikey were talking, and I think, what we're going to do...
Diane.
Oh, hi, Diane. Tonight I'm going to do my usual little project. It's a nice little handy. It's going to be a pin cushion with a little bit of a difference. I saw this and I thought, ooh, that'd actually be really handy.
Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. And then what I will do, where's my bit of paper?
Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine. Sorry, don't mind me. I had a piece of paper. It's gone. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway.
Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne. I'm going to do a project. So it's something I've been thinking about doing for a while. And I got inspired partly by watching the Sewing Bee the last couple of weeks. That was good yesterday, wasn't it? I missed John's thing this morning because we were walking the dogs. But I'll have to watch it and catch up.
Diana and
Hi,
Suzanne.
Diana. So inspired by that and...
Nancy.
This quilt came out. Hi, Nancy. Oh, you hear my...
And Susan.
Oh, and Susan. So this quilt, you know, this is one of my lockdown quilts, but inside it is the 50% cotton bamboo, which I'd never used before, so I just thought I'd try it, and it is the drapiest, loveliest thing. I haven't quite finished the binding on it. I've been sitting underneath it and doing the binding on the back, but it is so snuggly. I decided I'm actually going to do a quilted coat. Now, I've been thinking about doing one for a while, but it wasn't until I saw that, all nice and snuggly, and watching the Sewing Bee, I thought, actually, I think I'm going to do it. So, I've ordered a coat pattern, a simple coat pattern. That's what I was looking for my paper for, because it's got the pattern on it. I'll have to post it on
Sandy.
what it is, but it's a simplicity pattern. I'll have to let you guys know what the number is because I can't remember now and I've lost my piece of paper that had it written on.
Cindy.
Oh, hi, Sandy.
And John Scott.
Oh, hi, John.
Are you cold? Happy New Year's. What's the clicking noise?
It's my chair. I got the wrong chair. Mum was over for Christmas dinner, so we did little musical chairs and I've got the squeaky chair back. So I'm going to have to shift them and get a proper, one of the other chairs that doesn't squeak as much.
Your brother is watching.
Hello, Simon.
And Joanne and Mum Maureen.
Oh, hi, Joanne. Hi, Mum Maureen. So, yeah, so next week I'll start to go over my project for the coat. So what I'm going to do is every week we'll do a step and you can see my progress every week on what I'm doing with that. So next week I'll have the pattern. I will post what number it is in the meantime. But yeah, so we'll go over what the pattern is, what the pieces are. I'll make some decisions. I'm gonna do quilt. I'm thinking of doing it reversible. So I've been looking at some of my orphaned or UFO projects. This is one of them. So I'm thinking about using my grandmother's garden blocks that I've been started to work on. I've got about 25 or so I have to see how many I've got. That might go for one of the sides. And then I've got that brown to go around it. And then I have to see what other orphan blocks I've got. I'm thinking a nice red, blue, white, cream theme. But we'll see.
Anne is watching.
Oh, hi Anne. So that's that. Oh, quickly, the update on what I'll be doing for Sewing Street on Tuesday. I haven't got it completely done yet. But this is the progress so far for the applique centre of the quilt. Love the colours so far. I've got to finish a couple of bluebirds and some flowers on it, but that will be for tomorrow. They're all cut out. I just need to sew them on.
Julie is watching.
Hi Julie.
Ross is watching.
Hi Ross.
Christine from Glasgow is watching.
Oh, hi Christine.
And Anne asked if we had a quiet New Year.
We did. It was just me and Mikey.
Gail is watching.
Oh, hi Gail.
Kate is watching.
Hi Kate. I had a gin and tonic. Michael had his Christmas mead to ring it in. I was surprised. I didn't think they were having fireworks in London. I was really surprised to see that.
Valerie is watching.
Oh, hi Valerie. So anyway, so that's all that. So what am I doing tonight? Well, it's probably gone missing again, hasn't it?
Yvonne
Anyway.
is watching from Kent.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi Yvonne from Kent. There's a pincushion, but there's some bits around the side, and I don't know what I've done with them now. You know those little bindy clippy things that you use to keep the binding down, or if you're sewing jersey, you use those clips instead of pins to pin the jersey together or clip the jersey together. That's what these are for. So it's going to be a nice rectangular pincushion, and then it's going to have these flanges, for want of a better word, all the way around the outside to pin your clips to. And I had my bag of clips, but it's sitting somewhere with the envelope. I don't understand. I had it and it's disappeared. There's a black hole in this house somewhere, but everything just seems to go to until you're not looking for it, and then it automatically just appears. So, what I did. So this is that the right one? Yeah, that's the one. So I've just cut out a rectangle. This one happens to be 6 inches by 9. I did it quite big. You don't have to make it quite that big, but I thought I want something fairly substantial to put lots of clips on.
Laurie and Kirsty are watching.
Oh, hi Laurie. Hi Kirsty. And then I've cut strips the same size. So they're 2 inches wide by 9 inches long. So I've got 2 of those. And then 2 which are 2 inches by 6 inches long. So that's the strip. And then all I've done to those is I folded it in half, and I'm going to sew a seam on the end of each, just 1/4 inch. So I'll show you this. Go do a little backwards and forwards. And I'm just going to clip that corner off a little bit. And then,
Margaret is watching.
hi Margaret. Do exactly the same on the other end. There we go. Well, then I'm just flipping it around, and all I've done is I've got some cardboard, some chocolate box cardboard. It is, so it's 1/2 inch shorter than your strip because of your seam allowances. So this one is 8.5 inches, and these were cut to 5.5 inches by 1/2 inch wide.
Cindy is watching.
Oh, hi Cindy. You know, you don't have to put the cardboard in. I just thought it would give it a little bit more body to clip your clips onto.
Christine wishes us well. Let's
Oh,
hope
hi,
we all
Christine.
can have the vaccine jab
Yeah.
soon and hopefully start to get back to normal again.
Yes, I agree. I have to admit, we've kind of been in a nice little Christmas bubble, although apparently Michael is craving fast food now that everything is closed again.
I think I might be pregnant.
Maybe. Oh, but for anybody who wants to know where Rutland is, there's a very handy dandy map now where all the tiers are. We're the little orange dot in the middle of the country that's surrounded by the red. It's a happy new tier to everybody. Right, so I've got my 2 rectangles exactly the same. Now actually got this is a nice African fabric that I've had knocking around, so I don't have to worry about front or back sides. So what I'm going to do is you want to place your bits in the inside. So I'm going to line it up. If I put it this way, you can see. Line it up with your raw edges, just like that.
Diane says she must go and buy a box of chocolates to get the right size type of card.
Oh yes, definitely. Definitely. You gotta have the right size chocolate box card.
Tina says she's had her first vaccination, quickly followed by COVID. Finally back to sewing before I go back to work, starting with watching you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think me and Mikey will be at the bottom, definitely at the bottom of the rung of people who get it.
I don't mind being last.
There we go. I'm disappointed, no motorbike tests for me this month, I don't think. That's all going to be put on hold, unfortunately.
Good old revolution is what I'm looking forward to.
Didn't pin that quite well.
But a bit of civil disobedience. Off with their heads, off with their heads.
He talks a talk, but he won't walk the walk. He's all bark.
No.
Yeah.
No, do you know what they call 1,000 dead politicians?
A good start.
A good start. You also could substitute other professions.
The views of Mikey are not shared by the rest of the household, just so everybody knows. He's his own special case. There we go. My last one.
Diamond says, yes, like none of us have a few boxes knocking around at the moment. Actually, to be honest, we didn't get...
We didn't. I only got 1 box of chocolates from Mum, which probably wasn't a bad thing, actually. Because I know I've put on a few pounds, but not nearly as much as I would have if we'd have had more chocolate. And no, I purposely didn't buy any celebrations or anything because they're lethal. You just sit and eat them. Right, now I've got that on the top. So we're going to do the same thing we normally would do. So I'm going to sew all the way around the edge using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And I'm going to leave a gap to turn it around. So.
Your mum is watching.
Hello, Mum.
Cheryl is watching.
Oh, hi, Cheryl.
And Christine says, yes, the Easter eggs will be out soon.
Oh, I know.
So we should plenty of cardboard to make the project.
I think I've already seen somebody post picture of caramel eggs out already.
Kirsty says all her chocolates are in tins. Does that mean I need to get some more?
Oh, yes, definitely.
And Karen says is anyone short of chocolates? She has a full house full of them. I'm not even looking at them.
I think Mum still had chocolate left over from last year.
And Terry says apparently these 2 eggs are already in their local supermarket.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
And Karen said she got a box of cream eggs for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Surely they're not out already.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
Well, we might as well just keep the Christmas stuff in the shops then all year round.
I know.
And Lori says, don't forget Valentine's chocolates.
Yeah. Well, I know in America that's usually the thing that goes up. As soon as Christmas goes down, Valentine goes up. And then Easter.
And Caroline also says Easter eggs are in supermarkets already.
Yeah. Yeah, it's how it works. I'm just going to be careful. I don't want to sew over my end bit. So I'm just going to go a little bit further, I think. Just maybe one more stitch, just to make sure I've got some braces. There we go. Backwards and forwards. Has anybody else been binge watching anything good over the holidays? We've been watching a bit of Netflix today. What else did we watch that was good? Oh, we watched that Breaking Dad thing last night as well. That was good. That was on catch up. Midwife was good. The Strictly thing was good. Sewing Bee was good.
Carol says, seems like they already keep hot cross buns on the shelves all year. Have seen them labeled Christmas hot cross buns. Oh. And Diane says, she didn't get any boxes of chocolates this Christmas.
Oh. Well, I have told you all that my nanny used to make mince pies year round, which wasn't it was her trademark. Mince pies and sausage rolls in the house year round.
And I second that for mince pies all year round.
Yeah. It's in my 20s before I realised they're supposed to be for Christmas.
Every day is Christmas. As long as you have the Christmas spirit.
Well, ours gone. Our Christmas tree didn't see the new year.
Usually doesn't, to be fair.
No, to be fair. But then we do put it up quite early, so we
yes.
did put it up in November.
Well, we always put it up the Friday after American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, or the Saturday.
Or the Saturday, yeah.
That weekend, usually.
Karen says she watched the first series of Dark Materials over Christmas.
Oh.
And she concurs. Mince pies are not just for Christmas.
No.
Mince pies are a gift that just keeps on giving.
Yeah. So they don't last long in this house.
No, they do not.
They did not. Little parcels of goodness.
Their inventory, didn't it? We both seem to know how many are left. Yeah. Belinda says, Happy New Year and good riddance to 2020.
Yeah. Although we haven't seen what 2021's got in store.
None of that. Yet, none of that. None of that communist talk. Terry said, try adding stewed apple to the mincemeat before making the pies.
Mum does that. I have to admit, I do like the traditional. I do tend to just do a jar. And I've got the right amount measured out that I know will work. It's not too much that it will overfill, that it will come out, but it won't be dry. But Mum puts a slice of apple on top of her mincemeat.
Diamond says her house is full of Kit Kats and cheese.
That's a nice combo. Ours wouldn't stay full with that for very long.
No, it's practically a food group in our...
Yeah. I might have to see if the Chinese takeaway's open tomorrow. No,
I think...
I think it's open. 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 I think
all takeaways are still open, even in Tier 4.
Really?
Yeah, you just can't go there. I believe that's correct. Lori says she likes mince pies all years. Sister-in-law in Morrison, Illinois, has had 6 inches of snow.
Oh.
We do. I
Don't miss
particularly do not miss the snow.
Don't miss snow. In fact, Michigan completely ruined me for snow. We had a slight dusting, didn't we?
And that's all. That's all I need. That's all we need. Yeah. And actually.
Yeah, I'm definitely a bit bar humbug about snow.
And Terry says you have to have cheese with Christmas cake here. It's a Yorkshire tradition.
That does sound nice. I've heard of it with apple pie.
And Karen said they had 4 inches of snow in Wigan.
Oh yeah, I saw your pictures.
And Christine says her guilty pleasure is toffee.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Me and Kaylee were going to make some. We've got a really nice recipe from my mum's old dairy cookbook.
And Anne concurs. You can collect takeaways in Tier 4. That's what I thought.
Okay. Then yeah, it's definitely going to be a chicken chow mein day tomorrow.
And Lori says she does not miss the snow either.
No.
Diana says her daughter rescued a pure white kitten.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the little ginger one died before she got it. Her Christmas tree didn't last long, and neither did the baubles.
Our cats weren't too bad with it, actually. And it's going to be tricky because it's got the cardboard in it. So let's see how this works. No, they were pretty good, actually, for the tree, surpringly.
Well, they only go for the water at the bottom, and now that we don't have we no longer put the Christmas skirt on, they don't need to wreck it as much to get to the water.
Well, it was up for a good 2 weeks before Monty realised you could get water in the bottom.
Yeah, well, less boys went through the wars.
Yeah. Right. Ooh, that actually, I'm pleasantly surprised that worked. There we go. Oh, spoke too soon. That one got caught. Darn it.
Karen says she does love the snow, as does Bentley, the retriever. Oh. He loves rolling in the snow.
Aww.
I have to say, even when I was living in the Midwest, born and raised, I couldn't stand the snow.
Oh, that was quite a bit over. Yeah, that's going to have to be fixed. Yeah, well, it's different. It's different. So here's snow. If you get it any decent amount, as you know, everything shuts down. Snow days and everything stops basically. But it's when you have to still get up and clear your driveway and clear 6 inches off your car in order to get into it, and actually get your car out of the driveway and still go to work and be at work on time as per normal. That's when it's a drag.
And I don't know if you remember. I mean, when it first comes down, it looks all nice and pretty, but after a while, then it gets all the dirt from the road and the slag, and
it gets really when it's really cold, it just gets hard. And a pain.
And Diana says Luna was on a wrecking mission. Jackie says I've had the dairy cookbook from the 70s, and I always make my toffee from that.
Yes, it's the best cookbook. I insisted Mum gave it to me. It's we know this, it's 1968 edition, because that's the year she got married.
And Judy apologizes for being late and wishes everyone a happy New Year. I'm just
doing my usual fixing and picking, because it all went so right until the very last corner when it all went so wrong.
And your mum also has said that about the dairy book from 1968.
Yeah, it's the best. It is the best. It doesn't have very many pictures in it. It's not very fancy, but each recipe has, maybe 6 ingredients at most? Love that. I hate recipes that have all these ingredients and half of them you don't have, or you use once for that recipe and then you never use it again. Yeah, It has some good solid recipes in it. Oh, the flapjack recipe out of it is really good. Scones.
Julie also says she has one of those cookbooks too, inherited from her mother-in-law. It is the best.
Yeah, it is. And it's so basic. I actually really like the they have the foreign food section, which is slightly hilarious actually.
And Anne says, can you recap on the make please late to the party tonight? P.S. 3rd year of low carb eating, no more food chat, please. It's torture.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, we did do that for a little while. It really does work. I mean, I can recommend it. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to it, but yeah, no carb.
Lori says she grew up on a farm. One year the snow was 6 feet tall. We had to dig out trails around the farmyard to get the animals to feed them.
Not fun.
We used to get snow all the time when I was growing up, that we'd be able to make tunnels all around the homes that we'd crawl in as the kids, because as we throw snowballs, or what I've heard is some people would throw snowballs at cars, and then you would go into the tunnels and you'd scurry around all around the neighborhood, and before the driver figured out where you went. Simpler times.
Recap the make. I'm making a pin cushion with these addition of these flanges around the outside to put your binding clips on, except I turned it all around and then I realised that I'm sewing a little bit wrong, so I'm going to have to redo this corner. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn it all the way around, inside out. What time is it? We've got time, don't we? Quelle heure est-il? Oh, yeah. It's only half past. So I haven't got time to fix it. So what I did to fix it, because I'd sewn over the edge, is I've just trimmed down the length of my flange. So I'm just going to do this corner again. There we go. Threads. There we go. Yeah, it might have a little bit of a bigger gap than it would normally have, but
Lori says they used to make igloos at school and hide from the teacher. Yes. The worst time was the blizzard of '76 in Chicago. That was really scary.
That was before I was born.
Yeah, that was really scary. That was snow all the way. You remember the house?
Oh yeah.
Parents' house. That was snow all the way up to the front door.
Oh wow! And it had his old house had steps going up to the front door.
Yeah, so it was it was basement, first or ground, or what the U.S. called it. Now I'm confused now.
Yeah, first floor.
Yeah, first floor is ground floor in
England.
Yes.
There we go. Hopefully it works. This last corner is giving me nothing but jip. Nothing but jip. Just does not want to cooperate. That's off. Alright, let me try sewing it from this way.
Diamond says, decided to make chicken liver pate for New Year. Went round Tesco on my weekly shop. Bought all the ingredients, cream, brandy, etc. Until I got to the frozen aisle and no chicken livers. Not at all.
Oh, wow. Sometimes if you ask the butcher bit, they have that sort of thing sort of in the back. I did learn that trick. If you're ever after beef ribs in the summertime for barbecue.
Sorry, she was not allowed to go back and put the other stuff back, so had to drink the brandy and make creamy mash.
Shucks.
Christine says, I should just notice the William Morris box.
Oh,
it looks
yes,
lovely.
yes. It's part of a gift. So Kaylee always gets me hand cream, William Morris hand cream. So this was the box that the hand cream came in. But I thought, isn't that perfect for storing all my jacks? Because I also got a new jack for Christmas. These are my old ones. That's one of my old ones. That's my new one for Christmas from Mum. Oh, and this is the pen that goes with it. So yeah, so I thought if I put them in there, then they'll be safe and I'll know where they are and I'll know where to get one.
Jackie said she just asked her son how deep the snow was, and he says it's about 4 foot so far.
Yeah, I think he's in Alaska.
Oh, well, that's snow all the time, isn't it?
Nah, not all the time, but yeah. That's a special kind of snow.
Alaska's a very tough place to live. I wouldn't want to.
No. Oh, talking of Alaska.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Diamond. What happens when you lose the jack box?
Oh.
At least you know where all they're at.
No, yeah, you know where they're all at. Like,
Your mum says it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And Lori says she also got the jack like your new one.
Oh, yeah. Nice, they're nice. Very nice. Haven't lost one so far.
I haven't lost the box, though.
Right, now let's try this again. This still seems to be... I want to get this bit right. Sorry, quilters, because this one, I want to make sure that there's enough seam allowance here. There we go. So I do want to be able to use it.
And Diane asks, can you remind her of the site for the jacks, please?
Oh, it is on Facebook. It's called Cream and Brown, and it's Claire Brown that's the lady that makes them. But Cream and Brown. And she does all sorts. She's got, like I said, she's got the pens there and jacks on chains.
Devin says, when they make a jack that I can stick behind my ear, I will be happy.
Then you'll be looking for, like me, you'll be looking, where's my jack? Which is what I do. Look for my glasses and they're on my head.
Laurie says, if it's a jack box, do they pop up?
See what you did there. There we go. Yeah, it's good. So I'm going to have to hand finish that little bit right there. But, yeah, pin cushion with flange. And I don't even... Sorry, I'll be right back. There it is. I can't see that. Oh! Envelope. Found my envelope, so I can tell you what the pattern is for the coat. It's Simplicity 8742. There you go, you can see. Simplicity 8742.
And that's going to be for next week and the following weeks.
Yeah, until it's done.
Until
basically.
it's done. If you wanted to sew along.
Yeah. So the first few weeks will be literally just getting the fabric ready, the quilted fabric ready. So. But
the idea is to show every step from beginning to the end.
Yeah.
In a series of videos over the next coming weeks. If everyone wanted to follow along sort of live.
So just stuffing. I will need some more stuffing, but stuffing it. And then I'll finish that little seam off by hand. Probably could have made it a little bit smaller, but I have quite a few. Yeah, it definitely needs more stuffing. But the idea is you've got places to put your pins, and then you've got
flange. I don't know what you'd use that for since you're not a pinner. Julie says, how is your temperature quilt coming on?
Yeah, it's there. I'll be honest. Okay. So I do have a lot of catching up to do on it. That's probably why I've been a bit quiet. I have every intention of finishing it. I have all of my temperatures recorded. I just need to make the geese and put them together. It will be done. It will be done. I promise.
Before or after we get out of lockdown? Which will be first?
I don't know. They haven't put an end to lockdown, so I don't have a deadline at the minute.
Anne asked what was the number again on the pattern. It is Simplicity 8742. 8742.
Yeah, and I picked it because it looks a nice, simple coat. Not a lot of pieces to it. I am going to, looking at the collar, there's a couple of options for the collar, but I'm going to do the waterfall. There's a waterfall option or not quite a shawl collar, but a thin shawl collar option. But I'm going to hack the collar anyway by just doing binding around the quilted.
Julie says it's not a race.
Okay. Phew.
Slow and steady always wins.
Okay.
Sort of like water. Karen says hello to Link. Yes, that is Link. He's making his appearance.
So yes, that is what it's going to be when I get it fully stuffed. That's going to be my pin and clip pin cushion. So I don't have to keep them in a bag. I'll always have
Anne says it's a skirt and dress pattern. Do we have the number right?
8742, Simplicity. I'm pretty sure it should be a coat. I'll double check.
Whatever it is, you'll put it on the.
I'll double check. I'll put a picture of it. It should be with me sometime next week, so I can take a picture of it.
Oh, she said, Anne's coming back. She says, found it. Thanks.
Okay, good. Yeah. So it's a long, fairly long coat. Yeah, with a couple of options for the collar, but I thought that would work really well for, yeah. Because the other thing that I've been thinking about is, I don't know if anybody else had one, but growing up, 80s, I think it's probably a hand-me-down from my cousin who grew up in the 70s, but I had a polyester quilted dressing gown. It was the best thing ever. So you were like wearing a polyester, it was polyester because it was 70s, but a quilted dressing gown. I remember those, and yeah.
And says there are two 8742s, one very old, so it's the 8742 coat.
Okay, yeah, 8742 coat. Thank you. So yes, that's one. But you don't have to do that one. If you use another pattern that is as simple, the technique will be very similar to how to do it. I've already got some ideas of how I'm going to make it reversible, so you can have it inside and out. That's why I'm thinking of what I want on the inside. I'm thinking the grandmother's garden for the inside, and then something else for the outside, but it will be reversible, so you can do whichever way you want. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Happy New Year. Cheers. Thanks for joining us again, and yeah, see if you want to do those patterns, that coat pattern with me. You've got plenty of time, because next week I'll literally just be opening up the pattern and looking at the pieces and going through what the pattern is.
Yeah, but you'll be explaining how to read a pattern just for those who are not familiar.
Yeah.
All the steps, all the bolts, braces, nuts, bolts.
Exactly. It'll be a hand-holding exercise. So if you have any questions at any point, you can always ask me. But we'll just be doing it together, basically.
Lorraine said she had one of those dressing gowns in pink.
Yes. Yeah, mine was orange, I think, or peachy. Yeah, it was nice. So that's what I'm thinking as well. It might be good for a house coat or an outdoor coat. So, okay. Thanks, everybody. See you next week, and stay safe, and cheers. Bye.
Good night, all.